All right, let's dive into a topic that's seriously reshaping health advocacy. We're talking about the crucial and honestly often overlooked role of men in reproductive health. This is a conversation that's been a long time coming, so let's just get right into it. So think about it. For decades, when we've talked about reproductive health, the conversation has, almost always centered on women and girls. And that's absolutely essential, don't get me wrong. But what if we've been missing a huge piece of the puzzle this whole time? What if bringing more people into the conversation is the real key to progress for everyone? And asking that one question, well, that's exactly what's leading us to a completely new vision for health. It's all about challenging those old ways of thinking and building something more holistic and, frankly, more effective for all of us. The goal here is simple, but it's also incredibly powerful. It's to create a future where everyone sees themselves as part of the solution. This is a huge shift, right? Moving away from just being a bystander to being an active, engaged player on the team. This slide really nails the change we're talking about. The old way, it was well-intentioned, but it often ended up being a one-sided conversation, kind of like talking in an echo chamber. But this new vision, it's about throwing the doors wide open and bringing everyone to the table, recognizing that men and boys aren't just sidelines allies, they are absolutely essential partners for moving forward. So that brings us to the mission itself, male engagement. And I know that can sound like just another buzzword, but stick with me. It's a real, concrete strategy for changing the conversation from the ground up. Let's break down what that actually means. So, what is male engagement? It really just means the active, positive inclusion of men in everything related to sexual and reproductive health and rights, or SRHR. And here's the most important part. This isn't about shifting the focus away from women and girls at all. It's about making the team bigger. It's about adding more voices and more allies to the cause to get better results for literally everyone. And to make this a reality, the whole strategy is built on four core ideas that all feed into each other. First, you've got to spark curiosity and just get people aware of the topic. From there, the idea is to build a supportive community where people actually feel comfortable having these conversations. That community then becomes the powerhouse for pushing for better, more inclusive policies, all while making sure everyone has info they can actually understand and use. So, how do you actually do all that? Well, the plan uses a pretty cool, modern tool, engaging reels. Those short, punchy videos that grab your attention and make you think. That content is the spark that gets the community talking. And once that dialogue is flowing, that's how you turn simple awareness into real, tangible action. Okay, so we've got the why and the how down. Now let's get into the what. What kind of stuff would you actually see if you tuned into this new initiative? The promise is really straightforward. This is going to be your go-to source for clear, creative content on sexual and reproductive health and rights. No jargon, no fluff, just a place where complex topics get broken down into engaging videos that actually make sense. So what's on the menu? You'll find quick explainer videos on key topics, spotlights celebrating amazing work already happening in communities,